Okay, so y'all, I told y'all I was going to show y'all about the 57 ways to cook ramen noodles, and so today we're gonna go ahead and start with uh, with this recipe, ramen and fried chicken. So we're gonna have ramen noodles. What better way to eat chicken noodles than with chicken? So, however you fry your chicken, whether it be in the oven or on top of the stove, uh, we're gonna transfer that to some of these noodles. If I'm gonna eat them, I gotta spice them up. So we're gonna spice them. I got some onions and some butter in that pot, and I'm just gonna go ahead and I don't break them up. I want them to stay whole. I'm going and get them in there and get them right. Then I got my fried chicken over here. It's already ready. So I'm gonna get these noodles a little loose. It don't take long. Y'all know that it don't take long for them. But I want them to loosen up before I throw that chicken in there. Uh, and we're gonna get this thing to moving. And you talking about something good? Yeah. And every couple days maybe, or maybe I'll do it bi-weekly or twice a week. Yeah, maybe twice a week. I'll bring you another one of the recipes that I've already eaten, that I've already tried. So everything I'm showing you is something I've tried before. It's not I'm making it up on the spot, but it's something I've tried before, and I know that it's good. Um, and I'm sure you're gonna like it. You gotta spice up these noodles, cause with all that sodium in these packets, they carry a lot of sodium. So I tend not to want to use these. So what I do is I'll flavor them myself, so I don't have to have so much sodium, so much salt. So this chicken is out the door, and we're gonna use that chicken to make this thing right. So that's about how I want them, to get them loose like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add my chicken in there. Go ahead and add my chicken in there. And we're gonna let that cook for a few minutes until I get where I want them. Okay, so I'm gonna use the same little bowl right here. This is gonna be so good. So I'm gonna let that come to a boil again. Turn the stove up a little bit. So this is gonna be ramen and fried chicken. The next one is probably going to be the neck bones. For those of you who like neck bones, you will like that recipe also. Neck bones and ramen noodles. But this one, yeah, this one is one of my favorites, the fried chicken, because I like fried chicken. And then I've already got my bread ready. I already got my bread ready here, so that when I get this ready, right, I got something to go with it. So y'all, all this is it's coming to pass. You don't have to have boring noodles anymore. You don't have to have that same, you don't have to go with the same mundane thing. You can spice these things up. You can make them what you want them to be. For people who don't eat meat, I've got some recipes for you also that we're going to be bringing forth with these noodles. And it's going to be just as good. It's going to be just as good. And for seafood lovers, I've also got one for that. For those of you who love seafood, we're gonna be bringing forth some of those too, with snow crab legs. We're gonna demeat the legs and saute them. Get the meat to a good consistency. We're gonna take the noodles, get them right, and we're gonna bring forth some of that with some crab legs, some shrimp, some oysters, and we're gonna bring forth some of those dishes for you too. But again, this is one of my favorites because I like fried chicken. So Can't really, there's not a whole lot to say about that except I like fried chicken. So this is one of my oh yeah, that looks good. So y'all, as you know, these noodles are cooked, and my chicken was already fried, so it's already ready. So basically, this is done. And for some of you, if you still want to use some of the seasoning, you can, but I wouldn't recommend you use all of it. Just enough if you just one of y'all people or some of y'all people, because some people just love the seasoning. So you could just add a little bit to flavor it. Not too much though, because like I said, it's high in sodium. And let's just keep it real. A lot of us African Americans shouldn't be, nobody should be, but especially African Americans, because we're prone to high blood pressure. So you really shouldn't be eating that seasoning pack. You need to learn how to season these noodles to your taste, so that we don't get an overload of sodium or salt content. So I'm going ahead and turn this off. Go ahead and transfer it over here. And so this is my first recipe that I'm bringing you of 57 ways to eat ramen noodles. So you have here noodles and fried chicken. Enjoy. Enjoy. Enjoy.